and that they need to know the consequences of what could happen if they don't keep that follow-up care, okay? And then lifestyle changes. Remember, we talked about modifiable health risk up here. Almost everyone on this risk factor block is modifiable except the family history, okay? Questions about atherosclerosis?
Beverly said she can get back on.
Oh, I see her. Sorry, Beverly, it took me a minute.
Hopefully she didn't restore it because that's what I said to her restart.
Alright, there's a couple more trying. Okay. Tori and Rosh, are y'all back? Okay. Alright.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, questions about atherosclerosis? Y'all feel good about that? You should, yes. Yes is the answer. Alright, so now let's talk about angina. Alright, Elizabeth, you back with us? I see you, so it's okay. I think you are. Alright, so let's talk about angina, or angina. This is the myocardial ischemia due to lack of oxygen and blood supply to the heart. So this is where we're talking about chest pain. This is our big chest pain producer. And so remember, we have three types. We have the stable angina, and it's associated with physical activity, relieved by rest. And this is wrong, so change this please when you get your copy. This lasts 5 minutes or less, okay? Stable lasts 5 minutes or less. Variant angina or Prince-Metal angina, remember this is the one that's weird. You would think variant is going to be a variation of both types, but that's not what it is. It is caused by an arterial spasm. It has nothing to do with the blockages in your heart. It is caused by an arterial spasm. And it occurs in clusters or patterns, mostly while sleeping, and it's relieved by vasodilators. So this is going to be where people are prescribed things like isosorbide or nitroglycerin. Those are vasodilators that help increase the dilation of those vessels so that it gets more blood flow through it. Now, the one type that we really need to talk about is the unstable angina. And so this occurs at rest. It lasts more than 15 minutes. It's not relieved by rest or medications. And this is an emergency. This is when we treat all these patients like they are having a possible MI, up until we can rule it out completely. Okay? So, and if we think about unstable angina and it lasting more than 15 minutes, what is the number one medicine that we give here to begin with? Nitroglycerin, right? And how do we give that? Sublingual every 5 minutes for a total of 3, which is how many minutes? 15. That's 15. So that's how we know that that's unstable. If after 15 minutes, 3 nitroglycerins, we're still hurting, then it's something more going on than what we, it's something we need to get taken care of. And so the signs and symptoms here that you're going to be looking for are those classic signs. First of all, the sudden crushing chest pain in the center of the chest. It may radiate to the left arm, to the jaw, to the shoulder blade. A gray color, and it will be a true gray color. If you ever see somebody having a heart attack, they will be gray. Nausea and vomiting, they may be complaining of heartburn. And then sweating and shortness of breath. Now these are your classic symptoms. Remember we talked about how